Hello, my name is Michael Fox, and this is the beginning of a series of videos that whose purpose is primarily to show how well I know my way around putting together computer systems. So for this video, I am introducing the various parts that are part of it. This whole system cost me about $650, which I think isn't too bad. Okay, let's start with the keyboard. Keyboard is a Pro HT. It is probably the cheapest part of the whole system, but that's okay. I don't need anything really big here. So this is probably the next least expensive here. This is the DVD drive. This cost about $10. DVD burn basically came in a basically a bag as opposed to a box. This is a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's from Seagate, obviously. This one cost me about, I want to say about $70 for 2 terabytes. I saw actually a 500 gig, and I really didn't want 2 terabytes, but 500 gig was $50 versus the 2 terabyte for $70, so I figured I'd go for the hard drive. Okay, this is the memory. It is HyperSC. It is DDR3, and it is 4 gigabytes to a I'm going to call this a chip or not, but stick, I guess, is the right word for that. So 4 gigabyte stick. There are 2 of these that will fit on the motherboard. Motherboard is kind of the star here, but even it is not the most expensive thing you'll find. Actually, I take that back. It is the most expensive thing you'll find on here, but I got such a deal between the actually, I take that back again. The motherboard I got technically free after rebate. Because I purchased an AMD processor. That is, I guess, is the real star of this. But the motherboard is Gigabyte 78 LMT USB 3. It's got USB 2 and USB 3 ports on it. And we'll go over that in more detail as we go along. It's a picture of the box, and of course you can see the actual live thing right here. And let's see, this is where the memory goes. Well, we'll figure that out. Yeah, that's where the memory goes, because this is where the back part of it is, where all the ports are. And this is where the processor goes. And when we get to that point, we will, of course, go into more detail about that. Monitor. Oops, out of focus. Monitor is a run-of-the-mill 24-inch LG. Cost $139. It's a heck of a thing to carry back from the store because I don't have a car, and I have to rely on the transit system in Boston to do that. Motherboard was about $100, I should say, but the normally the motherboard is $70. I got it for free. Processor, on the other hand, let's take a look at this sucker. Tiny little thing. AMD 6300. It's got 6 cores. That's what sold me on it. Not that I think I'm ever going to use 6 cores, but you never know. And that, of course, is the back of it backwards. That's weird. But anyway, that is the star. That cost about $100. And let's see, this is the fan for it. The processor goes here. It's a little bit of gunk that goes in between that and the processor, but we'll get to that point at a later time. Okay. Let's see. Some of the packaging that came with the motherboard. These are various cables here, and of course the covering for the back of it. Yeah, that's it. This is the Power Supply 500 watts. For my purposes, 500 should be fine. I don't plan to add any external video card to it. Not necessary for the purposes that I want to use it for. And let's see, what haven't we introduced? So yes, Microsoft Windows 7 Home Premium. I got that for $89. This, by the way, I got for I'm thinking 50, maybe 60. And let's see, other than the case, which I have not opened yet, case is came in a big box. So yes, here it is, right here. It's an Antec, and somewhere around here there's a model number, and that is it. It's the VSK 3000E. That costs me actually about $20. And again, you're not looking at a mega expensive system here. That comes later on in these broadcasts. But anyway, this is what I have to work with. I also have another mouse that I'm going to use, but that's currently being used with another computer. Anything else we haven't covered here? Monitor has VGA cables, also has HDMI built into it. So, but the built-in video for the motherboard has all of that on there. So, but we'll take another look at that later on. All right, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.